Hey, I'm Ascending Luna and welcome to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we are channeling messages for you for the new moon in Aries that is happening on April 1st, 2022. Now, this new moon is about profound healing. It's also about fresh starts, taking action, but most importantly, it's about putting yourself first. So I already pre-shuffled some oracle cards for each pile. And this is pile 1, which is Foxgrove, and it's associated with this little purple white stone here. I'll put the name down on the bio. And we got pile 2, which is Ragwort, and I have this, so sparkly. And then pile 3, which is the apple card, and then it's with this purple bluish crystal here. Okay. Timestamps will be provided down below, and any information about me and my channel will also be down below. I'll see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1, let's get started with your reading. So you were drawn to the Foxglove card. Now this talks about relying on your inner knowing, doing things on your own terms and not anybody else's. It's about finding your own identity and knowing that change is okay. So for this new moon in Aries, it's all about you and how you want to be perceived in this world with your own identity here. Now you also got third quarter moon. Adjustments are required, which means that in order to change, you need to move forward, and you can't just stay the same. It's also about releasing any resistance to that change and also outgrowing an old version of you that no longer aligns. And lastly, you got the first house, which represents self. And ironically, the first house is assigned to Aries. And this house represents your personality. It's also a platform for how you express your authentic self. It's about being unapologetically you. It's showing who you are and not anybody else's labels upon you. So I feel like with this new moon in Aries, you really have to focus on your physical body, on your self-awareness and how you express yourself. It's a great time for you to, start a new workout routine, start dressing the way you want to dress, start expressing the way you want to express yourself. You might have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of titles on you. Like you could be a parent, you could be a sibling, a friend, manager. You could have all these other titles, and then somehow you get lost in everybody else's titles but your own. So use this energy about putting yourself first when it comes to your appearance and your self-awareness and how you express yourself, okay? So we're just going to go into a little bit more in depth with some tarot cards, and then we'll get a little bit more advice and energies with some oracle, okay? So let's see. Spirit, for this new moon in Aries, what does pile 1 need to know? Got 2 of Wands, the Emperor. Ironically, the Emperor is Aries, so you definitely need to start owning your throne. I feel that with the 2 of Wands, you've been kind of observing, kind of weighing your options as to what moves to make. There might be some sort of career endeavor that you want to take, and you might be a little bit worried about how others will perceive you. Like it could be a risk. And Spirit is saying harness this Emperor energy here, this Aries energy for this new moon, and just go and reign your throne. Like it's time for you to really stop focusing and expressing what you want to do. Okay, what else? Got the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. That's beautiful energy. Okay, so you got the Eight of Pentacles. So it's time to be really disciplined. So for example, like let's say you want to start eating healthier and just having an overall better outlook about your self-image, your self-esteem. You want to dress better. It's a time to start putting in the work here. It's time to make a plan and take action. First, make your plan, put in the work, and then take your action that you need. I really feel like you, for some reason, with this Emperor, I'm getting, you might have some sort of reputation that you need to uphold. And that's probably why you're kind of hesitant to make a change when it comes to your self-awareness and your expression. And Spirit is saying, no. It's time, because you got Two of Pentacles here. I mean, you got Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands. It's kind of like you're teeter-totting between, should I do this? Should I not do this? And I feel that what's stopping you is other people's opinions, other people's reactions, other people's validation. And this new moon in Aries is asking you to know who you are. You are this Emperor. You don't need anybody else's opinions to validate anything. It's time for you to release the resistance of wanting to grow. In order to grow and to change, you need to let go of things that don't serve you. And what doesn't serve you is people's opinions here, especially when it comes to you and who you are and what you believe in and how you choose to express yourself. I feel like you've been wanting to really express ideas, start expressing yourself physically in a different way, and you're kind of restricting yourself. You're teeter-totting here between, should I do this or should I not? And you should. You definitely should. This energy is going to give you that push, that take action to go on and go forward with really expressing yourself in this upcoming month here. And then the last card you got was the Star. So this also talks about wish fulfillments and healing. I feel that once you get over this hump of trying to please everyone else and you start pleasing yourself, all these manifestations and wishes are going to start coming in for you. This is like a really lucky card. Like, all this is really good. Like, all you have to do is just get past what's restricting you and just be you. Just put yourself out there. The world is waiting to see you. Okay, Palawan? So we're going to go into a little bit more with some oracle. So let's see. What else for Palawan for the new moon? We got Daisy, which is believe and trust in happiness. Believe in yourself. Trust in your happiness. No one in this world would know any better about you and your happiness and what makes you happy than yourself. So trust yourself. Okay, so let's see what else. It's like really straight to the point. I love it. What else? We got the Messenger. Make sure that what is being said is what is being heard. The same words and messages can often mean different things to different people. So again, something that means to you can mean something differently to somebody else, and that's okay. Nobody needs to understand you. The only person that needs to understand you is you. And make sure that you are being heard. If there's something that you want and you want it a certain way, make sure that the people that you are addressing that to, they're hearing you. And if they can't hear you, then, I mean, they're lost. You could cut them off, quite frankly. it's time for you to step into this Emperor energy here. Okay, let's see. What else for pile 1? That's too many. Shuffle again. Okay, you got 2 for this one. And you got Mirror Magic, Lunar Light, Past Lives, Spectrum, and Self-Care. So really use this new moon. Use some magic, do some type of ritual. Mirror work, if you haven't heard about mirror work, is going in front of a mirror and just talking positive affirmations to yourself, just talking to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, and really take care of yourself here. It's self-care is putting yourself first, and this could be anything, but I feel like this energy is all about you and how you want to be seen by the world, and not carrying the perceptions of other people on you. You're not just, like, for example, like, let's say you're a mother. You're not just a mother. You're not just a wife or a coworker or a student. You are more complex than that. And it's time for you to start showing that complexity out into the world, okay? And then the next one you got is the Closing Circle, Pure Intent, Sacred Doors, Timing, and Experience. Let's see. Give me 1 second. How do you want to be seen? I think what's really important here is that you're really reflecting and going within and opening. I'm seeing this third eye right here. I'm drawn to this third eye. Opening your third eye and seeing the endless possibilities of who you can be and who you want to be. What do you want to experience? What doors do you want to walk through? What opportunities do you want to seize? It's possibly that you have stopped yourself from pursuing opportunities and new doors because you have responsibilities. You could take care of your responsibilities, but also take care of you too. And I feel, again, it's pushing towards that Emperor energy, this star energy. Like, it's time for you to focus on you and reign that throne. Okay. Let's see. I'm also getting with the circle, closing the circle is like closing an old chapter in your life, closing an old self of you, like closing that cycle of your old self and starting a new cycle and being your new authentic self to the world here. Okay, let's see what else. And we got guidance. You are divinely guided. Know that you have a spirit team. You have the universe, spirit, guiding you into this new direction here. You are not alone. It might be that the reason why you're hesitant as well to step into this new version of you is because you might have to drop people. And I mean, that's life. Sometimes you don't resonate with individuals and ideas and situations and environments anymore, and you kind of don't want to let go of those things. But changing, sometimes that's like something you can't bypass. Okay, and it might feel like you're alone, or it might feel like you won't be accepted for how you express yourself from here on out, that nobody's going to accept you. But know that the right people are going to accept you, and know that you have a massive team cheering you on, guiding you into this new era of yourself. So I'm going to end the reading with a self-care ritual that you could do to kind of harness this energy and to really like put you first for this new moon in Aries. So let's see what kind of self-care pile 1 can do. Let's see. Hydrate. You need to drink water. Straight up. Okay, so I see it. Water, water. You got water here. Water with the star here. You're probably drinking a lot of coffee. You're probably busy tending to everybody else's needs but yours. And your spirit team and spirit is saying you need to hydrate. Also, hydrating too could mean taking ritual baths. Just soaking in a bath, going to like a river, the ocean, be near water. Our bodies are like 80% water, I believe. And we need all this water. Like our moods change with the moon. So this is a great opportunity to work with the moon, specifically with water too, and just hydrate your body, hydrate your soul. Okay? I hope that this resonated with you, and I will see you in another reading. Bye-bye. Hey, pile 2. So let's get started with your new moon in Aries reading. So you were drawn to the card Ragwort, which means wallowing in past regrets. It could also mean growing in the wrong place. That could be like, let's say, you're no longer growing in a career or a relationship or an idea of yourself. You're no longer growing in those areas. It also means staying true to you and what makes you grow. And you also got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. And this is very powerful new beginnings. It can also signify uncomfortable growth and also about having courage to move from the past, letting go of fear, and knowing that this change is happening for your highest good. It's part of a divine plan. And lastly, you got the Taurus, the bombshell card. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus, and it also is in the 2nd house, which the 2nd house is about money, skills, and possessions and values. It's about grounding yourself in the material world. So it's about feeding your soul, back to the basics about your self-worth and your self-love. And it's enjoying what really brings you pleasure here. So with this new moon, I feel like there's a push about what brings you joy and what is going to help you grow. Okay, so let's just get a little bit more with some tarot. Let's see. Pile 2. You got 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay, so all we need is some air up in here. Let's see. And the Hierophant. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Oh, and the Magician too. Okay, I'll take that too. All right. So, I feel like this new moon is requiring you to embrace change. I feel that it's time for you to start filling in your own cup and what will make you feel pleasure for life. It's about really grounding yourself in this energy for this new moon. With the 3 of Wands, I feel like you've been sort of waiting. You've been waiting on some sort of growth here because you also have the 7 of Pentacles. You're waiting for some growth, and you're kind of, I mean, the good part is that Taurus, it's very earthy and practical, and they're going to take their time. It's about feeling all the senses here. And I feel like you're taking your time, but you're growing impatient. And Spirit is saying, like, hold on, like, really savor these moments. Really savor these moments, because these moments are going to be part of your past. And you're going to be like, man, I remember when I used to be at point A, and look at me now. Look at me now succeeding. I feel that you are going to come into a very powerful point in your life after this new moon. I feel like you're going to grow not only spiritually here with the Hierophant, you are going to be like you're going to start manifesting so fast. And I feel like first you need to go within with this Hermit. You need to go within, really know what makes you happy, what gives you pleasure, what is it that you're willing to really put in the work for, what's worthy to you. Because Taurus is also a very patient sign, and it's time to start harnessing that patient energy. Now, the Knight of Cups, I feel that this could also be about emotions and fulfilling in your own cup here. It's about also creativity. There's probably something that you've been longing to be creative about, and you've been trying to put in some work to it, but you're not seeing results, or you're still in the planning process, and things are not happening as fast as you would like them to. I'm getting Rome was not built in a day, so you have to be very patient. Extremely patient here is what I'm hearing. You have to also let go of areas in your life that you're not growing, that people, places, and things that are not helping you grow. So this could be like, let's say the reason that you might not feel like you're growing is because you're stuck in a job that you freaking hate. And you go to work every day hating it. And that just kind of attracts more of that energy. And sometimes you just need to take a leap of faith and start manifesting, start speaking out to the universe exactly what it is that you want. It's about really grounding yourself in your environment. It's about feeding your soul. What brings pleasure to you? And if a job, a person, an idea no longer brings pleasure to you, then it's time to release and allow this powerful change to come in. Okay? So let's get some more messages with an oracle. Very straight to the point. I love it. Let's see. What other messages for pile 2? What other messages for pile 2? I know I'm going to butcher this, so I'm sorry. It's Fragnagipani. You are truly beautiful on the inside and out. And then you also got at the bottom of the deck, Blushing Bride, your intentions and heart deserve to be known. So this is giving me like, you need to start speaking out these things of what you want, about what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel passionate about life. It's about setting your intentions in your heart and expressing them out into the world, because both of these cards are talking about the inside, but also the outside, and how you need to let the whole world know what it is that's going on within here and then project it out there. So maybe there's something that you've been really, really wanting to be passionate about. Let's say it's a new endeavor, a new career. It's time to start speaking that out. It's time to start seeing the potential that you know you have inside of you and start expressing it outside of you. Okay? Let's see what else. What else for pile 2? We got the Dreamer. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look to your day and night dreams for guidance. Keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams. I feel like there's so many dreams inside of you that you might have put on hold. Maybe because you're just trying to be cautious. Maybe because you want to make sure that it's the right investment. But it's time to look within. Again, it's about going within here. It's a lot of within. Going within and really envisioning what it is that you want to do in this life. With this new moon in Aries, Aries is about putting yourself first. It's about taking action as well. And I feel like you really need to not only be practical and patient, but you need to start taking action towards you here. I feel like you've been holding yourself back. Okay, let's see. What else? That was fast. We got Vardon roots, respect, survival, liberation, freedom. Oh, that's beautiful. It's about time that you start freeing yourself. It's about freeing yourself and no longer living in like survival mode. Like, okay, like it might be that I'm going to take this for example again about the whole job. Like you're at this deadbeat job that you don't enjoy. I mean, it might have like a really good like medical plan, dental plan. It pays the bills, but it doesn't bring you joy. And it's about no longer living in that survival mode and really start, you could start doing a side hustle if you want to. Like liberate yourself from the chains of putting your dreams on hold and putting the pleasures that you want to seek on hold. It's about really going within and freeing that part of you here. Okay. What else for pile 2 for this new moon? Pile 2 for this new moon. You got nature. Notice the harmony around you. So get out in nature. Like you're going to be really inspired by, like, let's say, go take a hike, go for walks. You probably like indoors all day long and you're not getting any vitamin D and it's time for you to get out. Like here's the sun. Yeah, you're not getting enough vitamin D. It's time to get out in nature. Go be still and see what inspires you. Okay. And then you got your wish is coming true. Celebrate your success. I feel that you might have doubted yourself in like, I can't really pursue this dream, or I can't really pursue what really makes me happy because I'm successful where I'm at right now. But know that you are going to be successful wherever you go. More so when it comes to your pleasure, to what makes you happy, what rings true to you. And I feel that you've been guided and been given a lot of dreams from your spirit team, and know that everything is orchestrated for you. Everything is going to be happening for your highest good, for a divine plan, because I feel like you are given a path to help people here. Because I'm getting here, it says, keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams. And then you have 3 people here too. Where else? And then you got the Hierophant, which I feel if you're a spiritual person, there might be like some spiritual work, something about helping people here. You might also be, your job or whatever it is that you do, you are helping people, but you also need to help yourself. But I feel that there's a higher purpose for you here, and there's a divine plan. Like I'm being emphasized, a divine plan is happening for you, except these great big changes that are coming in. Okay, and I'm gonna just end the reading with a self-care ritual that you could do on the new moon, or, you know, incorporate into your daily routine, or something that you could do every now and then. So let's see what kind of self-care ritual you could do for this new moon. Pile 2, self-care ritual. You got, oh, 3. You got read, so start studying, start reading things that, and that's also another thing, like you might have, something that you find pleasure in life is to read. So start reading some more. Maybe you dropped it. Maybe you got so busy with life that you forgot that you just don't have time to read. But start making time for you. Start reading. It doesn't have to be a book. You could start reading articles or blogs, things that are going to inspire you, okay? You got drink tea. Ooh, and chanting. Again, with the 3 here. And the 3 of Wands. I just noticed that. Okay, so drink tea. Like herbal, so like not like a doctor or anything. So this is just my opinion. I feel like herbal teas are a great way to calm, you know, have great benefits. Drink some tea before bed so you could relax. Do it as part of a little ritual. Every morning I drink a herbal tea, and I, you know, speak to my tea positive affirmations, and I drink it. That's something that you can incorporate into your daily routine. And also chanting. And chanting could be just humming, singing, but being still and just feeling the vibrations of your own voice within your body is what I'm getting. Okay, so I am going to leave that here for you. I hope that this gave you some guidance, and I will see you in another reading. Bye-bye. Hey, pile 3. So let's get started with your new moon in Aries reading. So you were drawn to the Apple card, and the Apple card, it talks about having patience for a goal that you have been devoting yourself to. It's also a card about endings, a rebirth and transformation and closure. And the next card you got is a new start is coming, a new moon, which signifies positive changes, blessings in disguise, cycles that are coming to a close for new cycles to begin. And the last card that you got is Chiron, which signifies healing. It is also associated with Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces, so you could possibly have those in your chart. You don't have to. And it also is associated with the 12th house, which is about dreams, secrets, and emotions. Now, Chiron is known as the wounded healer. It's about deep healing and restoration at a cellular level. So what Chiron teaches us is that in order to come out of pain, you need to go through pain. It's about facing your deepest wounds. And ironically, I believe that this new moon in Aries is actually conjunct with Chiron and Mercury. So a lot of the collective is experiencing resurfacing of old wounds because it's time to let go of the pain that is holding us back and stopping us from putting ourselves first here. Okay, so let's get in a little bit more in depth with some tarot. Pile 3. So this might be a little heavier. This is a little bit heavier than my other 2 piles. So if you're not like in the mood to get into like deep stuff, then I would just skip this. But if you want to go in there, then let's face this together, okay? So let's see what else for pile 3. We got Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, the Fool, Ace of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Swords and also Judgment. Okay, so as your overall underlining energy here is that a lot, you're like, I feel like spirit is asking you to wake up here. There's a lot of self-restriction here, a lot of self-imprisoning thoughts that keep you stuck here, a lot of self-doubting, and I'm getting shame, and spirit is wanting you to forgive yourself and forgive those wounds and take these wounds as little hidden gems. And I know that seems very hard to hear, that sometimes pain and happens to us for reasons for self-growth sometimes, and all you can do is really find forgiveness in it. I feel like you carry a lot of shame here, just even alone in this card. And it's time for you to release yourself from that chain that no longer is you. Okay. You could also be working on healing generational trauma here and releasing yourself from that trauma. I feel like with this new moon, you're giving a fresh new slate to really start walking the path that you're being called to do. It's like you're going to be awakened. This energy is trying to wake you up here. So with the Page of Pentacles, it's somebody who is ready to set a plan and to carry it out, and it's going to take some time. And sometimes when it comes to healing, more so personally for me, I wish that healing was quick, easy, and done. But unfortunately, healing is not a straight line. It's zigzagged up and down all over the place. It's not linear. It's something that, it's a process. It's something that you have to go through, but you could go through it in baby steps. And this is what's giving me here with the Page of Pentacles. It's slow and steady healing here, but it's facing this. It's having the courage to face it and to release it. And I feel that a lot of this pain that you need to heal is coming from your own self-worth and your emotions here. It's about filling your cup in. It's about taking that leap of faith with the Fool and wipe it clean. Just wipe all this clean. I'm not saying forget it, but I'm saying don't allow it to hold you back anymore. This pain, the trauma, don't allow it to hinder you from growing. Because I feel like there is so much more growth that is coming for you. Here with the Ace of Wands, it's like, yes, this right here is very heavy energy. This right here is very heavy energy. But look at this. It's beautiful. It's like, it's giving you a little snapshot of the beauty that is to come the minute that you release. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who is mature with her emotions. She's a giver. She just feels. And I feel that you might have been holding yourself back when it comes to feeling your emotions and feeling almost ashamed for feeling pain. It's okay for you to feel pain. It's okay for you to feel sadness and to mourn whatever losses that you might have experienced in your life, but those do not define you anymore. And it's time to really let go and start fresh, because there's a higher calling here for you. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit more with some oracle cards. Let's see what else for pile 3. We got the sunflower. Practice courage every day. Like I said, healing is not a one and done. It's baby steps. It takes time. Every day, wake up and have the courage to seize the day, to face whatever it is that is holding you back, release it, forgive it, and move on with your life. Okay? And also the sunflower to me is about the sun. So it's about finding your happiness. And then you have the sun here with the full. And then you have this light here that looks like the sun. It's about finding your happiness. It's time to let go of this pain and start walking into your happiness here. Pile 3. Let's see what else for pile 3 for this new moon. You got the mask. And the mask is either you or anyone else involved in your situation has a clear picture of what has happened, what is happening, or what will happen. There's also here is that for some of you, you might have been in survival mode your whole life, and change is very hard for you to accept because you don't know the outcome. And sometimes wallowing in your own pain can be comfortable because that's all you know. And it's time to take off the mask here. You're safe. I'm being emphasized to let you know that you are safe. And it's time for you to go into your happiness here. Okay. What else for pile 3? What else for pile 3? Oh, look at that. Djinn, wildness, enigma, service, choices. This person is taking off their mask. It's time for you to release the mask that has been placed upon you by others actions that cause pain onto you. It's time for you to not wear that mask anymore because that's not you. Okay, that pain is no longer you. You have now the choice to free yourself from this, and it's time. I feel like it's a long time coming for you, pile 3, that you need to release yourself from this pain. But first you need to face your pain. And it can be scary, but know that you're not alone. Know that you're not alone at all. You got breathe, inhale, exhale, create space within. And at the bottom of the deck, you got lesson, which is wisdom through mistakes. There might be some things that in the past you feel ashamed about, perhaps, for some of you. But sometimes things happen because there's a lesson behind it. And you need to hold space for yourself. You need to start breathing in to yourself. Start giving life to yourself is what I'm hearing. And you're not broken. I'm seeing these cracks right here from this vase. You're not broken. I believe there's like this ancient Chinese form of art. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect, but I know there's this form of art where you break like a vase and then you glue it back together, and it's art because it's beautiful. You're restoring something back. And it creates a whole new life. And your imperfections, everything about you is perfect. And you're not broken. Pile 3, you're not. There's a lot of wisdom that you gained here. And a lot of this wisdom it needs to be expressed out. And I'm like getting pointed to the Judgment card. I feel like your words, your story is going to help a lot of people. And it's time for you to release it out there. And that's also could be a form of healing here, for you to speak your truth out there so you could help other people who are in the same situation as you. Okay? And I'm going to leave the reading with some self-care rituals that you could do here for this new moon in Aries that can help you, you know, go through this process, because this process is not easy. Going through a healing journey and facing your shadow is not, it's not easy, but it's really rewarding, because you will have control over yourself. The narratives that other people have placed upon you, your experience in life, no longer have any control over you. You have control over you. Okay? So let's see. What self-care acts can pile 3 do? And I might pull another oracle card. I feel like I need to pull a little bit more extra for you guys. What else for pile 3? What self-care acts? Got hydrate. So drink your water. Definitely drink your water, but also take baths. Go out into nature. You got water here. You got water here. It's time that, you know, you soak your body. Another thing is, it's like, I don't know if you might know this, but like there's ritual bath and ritual showers that you could do. You're cleaning the old energies out of you every single time that you drink your water, that you take a shower, you take a bath, you go into the ocean, you take a swim. Every single time you're cleaning your body of old energies that no longer serve you. So I feel like you really need to work with water here, especially when it comes to your emotions. Okay, what else? What else? We got connect with fire. So another ritual that you could do is write a letter. Write a letter to yourself, your past self. Write a letter to somebody who has hurt you. Write every single thing out that you no longer want to carry inside of you. And take that letter, fold it up, and burn it. That's another way that you're releasing energy that no longer serves you here, okay? Pile 3. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull one more oracle card because I'm being called to do so. Let's see. What else, Spirit, for pile 3? We got telekinesis, influence, willpower, control, obstacles. To me, I'm going to pull this one too. At the bottom of the deck, you got Florida water. So natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, cleansing. Water, water, water. There's also a cologne that's called Florida water, and it's great for like cleansing your space, cleansing bad energy and protection. So maybe look into that. But with the telekinesis card, it's about influence, willpower, control, and obstacles. So you overcoming these obstacles is going to help a lot of people. It's going to give you this willpower, this control of your life, like I was just talking. Going through your pain so you could release your pain is going to allow you to finally see that you have control of your life, that old narratives no longer influence you anymore. And I also feel that with this judgment and this influence is that you are here to be an influence, a truth bringer, especially here with this sword, because swords also are about communication, that you speaking your truth is going to influence a lot of people. Pile 3. That's beautiful. So I hope that this helped, and I'm going to leave this reading here, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.